Okay, hey guys, I'm at my school. We're not doing classes this week. We're doing them next week. So I wanted to show you guys. So we're here meeting this week. I just wanted to show you guys the school. Did you want to? Hi. This was Hal. So I'm just going to show you everything. This is the big classroom, and and we'll take a walk down. These classrooms are much smaller. Oh, yeah. How do I do that? I can take the plastic wrap off the light switch. So this is not much to it. I was recommending we get more toys in here, but obviously we haven't been in here for a few weeks. Next week will be our first week operating. It's the start of the fall semester. What else? So this week is our last online classes. We made that in the summer. Some of the students made these in the summer, right before we shut down for COVID. We had a little day where we were making things out of trash. This one little boy made this. It was very creative. It's supposed to be a B-52, but I don't think there is. I don't think a B-52 is correct unless it has a bouffant hairstyle. All right. Let's see, and I guess I'm trying to show you that we're in a big, a small but tall building. We're on like the 5th floor. It's a cute little neighborhood. I feel like there's probably a lot of walking opportunities, although you really have to know where you're going because the alleys are really the thing here. Okay, let's go see the front of the building. I can flip it around now. All right. So I'm probably going to pause this and then finish the video after I leave. I'll show you the outside. Let's see. That's the front of the building. Okay. All right, I'm going to pause it and I will. I'll show you the outside. Okay, I didn't go downstairs yet, but I'm doing it right now. Whoa. I'm going to finish up with our little meeting. Yeah, so this is the school. I wanted you guys to see it. And then do a regular post. Do my journal. What did I say yesterday I was going to do with the journal? I had it all worked out. My plans for the day. Well, the day is over almost. It's late afternoon. And I have a class tonight. So my plans will be for tomorrow, and that's actually a good thing because I got some stuff I got to do for work for the school, and I'm glad I have it to do because the past couple of weeks I've really not known what to do. I can't really move until I get like a paycheck or something. I can't move on doing any of that. Online stuff, the video stuff that I want to do. So, I got talking. Get out of here. You got quiet all of a sudden. Thank you. Okay, so anyway, we're gonna walk around a minute. In fact, I may walk over to the bakery store. Oh, will I do that? I actually got my computer with me, which I don't like. It's not a good thing. I don't like bringing it anywhere, mainly because I don't think the ride around on the bike is all that safe. I could fall off of it, and I would just get a bruise, but the computer would break, and then I would be out the most valuable possession that I have. The only way I had to look for a job or do anything really. So I don't like to carry it out of the house, but we were meeting today, and I think it was worth it to bring. Hi, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you, and you?
I'm good, doing good. So I found a bakery store around the corner. Yeah, let's walk over to that. I don't have anything in particular I need, but it's just great to have that because you don't find a lot of baking in Asia. Or I just generalize in China and Vietnam. But I don't think there's many other countries on this side of the world that do a lot of baking. Which I don't either, but sometimes you need stuff from the bakery. Like muffin tins. I made these little, you call them with egg and, what do you call those little things you make for breakfast? Not an omelet. Anyway, there were these little miniature ones to make in the muffin tin. So I need a muffin tin. Also, I don't know how to make a lot of stuff, so I don't have that big of a repertoire. Okay, so plans for tomorrow. Tomorrow, I got to focus on this job that I've got and doing what I need to do for this job, which is to make a curriculum. I have to download either some instructions or some software. There's actually curriculum building software out there. Apparently, a lot of teachers use it. Which I was like, well, that's great. Why does no school I've ever worked for have that? But I'm going to see if I can find a free version. There's supposed to be some free versions of curriculum building software so I can put together a curriculum for the adult classes that they're wanting me to teach. And then try to build that curriculum. And that will probably take the day, to be honest. I hate to have such low goals, but I think by the time I get all that downloaded and get started on a curriculum, it's not like I'm going to finish the whole curriculum tomorrow. And I really have a week, but they don't know what curriculum means. So they're like, send me a curriculum for Monday's class. I'm like, it's not really for one class, but okay, let's see if we can get you on the right track for how you're putting this together. I do find it very common that because there's such a disconnect in these private individual schools that between people who own it and the people who are doing the work, that there's almost nothing is coordinated. Like stuff that you go online, I read about teachers in the U.S. that are doing this stuff, and they say, don't rush through the curriculum. It takes a long time. It's gonna, even if you're an experienced teacher, you gotta put a lot of time and effort into it, and it's gonna take months. And then they'll say, why don't you write a curriculum? Give it to me by tomorrow afternoon. Because they don't really know what goes into it or even what it is. And I'm just like, I don't think we can do that. But I haven't done anything for a curriculum yet because it's not really a job at this point. That's also part of the problem with wanting to pay you per class. If they're going to pay me per class, I'm not going to put a bunch of effort into like the whole grand thing unless it's a lot per class, and it's not. I'm just going to come in and do the class, and that's going to wrap it up. So, but tomorrow I want to do at least get this started and show them what it's supposed to, look like. I mean, I'm pretty sure we spent most of this meeting, most of this day today, talking about how we don't need to have two classes, one right after the other, that have exactly the same plan, the same layout, same lesson plan, basically. She's wanting me to do two in a row. I guess the idea is to stretch it out, and I'm like, yeah, that's not a good way to stretch out your material. The students will notice that, and I'm teaching an adult class, so they're going to notice if I just teach the same class twice in a row. It's really bizarre, and I'm pretty sure we spent the entire time going back to that pretty consistently, and I'm not sure I got across to them that's not a good idea. I was every time like, yeah, I don't think we're going to do it that way, but each class leads into the next, so there's always be review, but, and then I got don't teach grammar. I was like, but you do though need to learn grammar. You don't want to make the whole class on grammar; that would be boring. But you need to do that. So anyway, I want to put together this curriculum for the adult classes, and I'm hoping they'll take that and make some use of it for the kids classes. I did get across my ideas that we need to split the class between online and they seemed like they were already on that page, that we need to split it between online and real in-face learning. That's not right. In your face learning. Yeah, I'm just standing outside this market because there's a bunch of people in there. Let's see. Yeah. So I'm probably not going to go in. I don't want to be around a bunch of people. And I don't really need anything, so I'm just standing here. We can walk back to the bike. So yeah, I'm going to get a mount on the bike, really so I can use it for a phone mount, so I can use it for directions, because you can't just go by the audio directions, like how Google will say turn right, turn left, but when you get down into the old town, the streets are too frequent and they're not all meeting at right angles. When it says turn right, I don't necessarily know what it's talking about, where it's talking about going. So I need to have a map there so that I can look while I'm in a position to, while I'm on a straightaway, and I'm able to look down. I see which way I'm going to be turning rather than trying to figure it out at the last minute. You can still make an error like that, but that's a lot less likely. So I'm going to get a bike mount for my phone. But the good news is I will also be able to use it for the camera here. It's a good solid mount that won't fly off. I can take some shots. Some better. Hi again. Anyway, yeah, so I think that's it for tomorrow. That's all I'm really going to do. Obviously, I got all my regular stuff that I do. Go for a coffee, and I was learning a little Vietnamese, but then I decided to put more time into that. And when I decided to put more time into it, I figured out I didn't really have that time, so I've got to figure out how to arrange my day a little better. I've got my calendar app doing that for me, so it has to push the next session off until it can rearrange the day. So that's good. But other than that, I think it's going to be it. So I'm going to go through that and lesson plans. I want to do a lot of lesson plans for ahead of time for the class, which is supposed to start next week. I don't know if that's firm or not, but it's supposed to start next week, so we'll see. What else? And then after that, this week actually, I think I'm going to put some extra effort into getting a full-time position, because school has just started. What tends to happen is that schools get really desperate. The ones that don't find English teachers get really desperate for just anybody. Just, desperate and just anybody. That's music to my ears when it comes to employment. I always want them to be desperate so they can pay me more, or at least I don't have to, put forth a lot of effort. One of the two things. And whatever the other thing that I said was. Anyway, I'm wrapping this up. I'm about to get on the bike, head out back to the house. I'm going to try and get a nap. I'm awake now. That's kind of why I did that walk, and so I could talk on this thing. But boy, I was nodding off in that room. Doing a meeting. That's like de rigueur for meetings, so I gotta find some aftershave too. I'll find that around here. Shaving equipment tends to be somewhat sparse. Again, I'm just going to generalize and say in Asia, but in my experience, in a couple of places that I've lived. So anywho, talk to you tomorrow.